as we head to Denver. The Avs, they've moved on in a sweep. They're hoping that Denver Nuggets continue to play playoff basketball. Nikola Jokic. Bruce Brown drops the hammer. A little head fake from Jokic. Denver up 7. And no DiVincenzo. He's done for the year with the Achilles. No Ant for Minnesota for a period of time anyway with the knee. So you expect Jokic to probably be his best tonight. He's going to have to be here as the shot clock and the game clock in the first half wind down. A deep three. Jokic buries that. His third career playoff half with 10 or more points and assists, the most by any player since 97-98. It's a 9-point Denver lead at the break. Jokic, Murray, baseline, beautiful assist. The two stars at their best for Denver in this one as they lead by 19. Spencer Jones on the break. And Denver's rolling. Now it's Jokic, Christian Brown, down the lane. This Timberwolves defense has been hellacious throughout these playoffs here. Denver's getting theirs as they lead by 21. T-Wolves continue to fight. Oh, Nasri with the handles. Float game. Cuts the deficit to 10 after being down 27. This is a big moment. Off the knockaway, Murray gets the breakaway, and the lead is growing. It's up to 15. And now, Jokic, he's like, here, you want it? What are we doing? The shenanigans again? All right, here's Murray on the victory by a dozen.
Focus, energy, some excitement. You know, we had to play like we was down 3-1, so I think we did a good job of just bringing the energy into the game and playing for 48 minutes, you know, making it, just not letting off the gas, and, you know, we did a good job of just getting the win.
Coach Adelman talked to us before the game about guys on the roster not named Jamal Murray or Nikola Jokic contributing. What can you say about your teammates and the way they played tonight?
I mean, amazing. That's what we needed. Just everybody was in a flow and a rhythm. Guys on time and on target in their space and in their spots, and played hard on defense. That's all we can ask for. So I thought it was a great team win, a great team effort, and we're going to need more of that.
A game 6 now in Minnesota. How do you just bring this same type of effort on the road?
It's the same situation. So we got to bring the same energy. I think we got to be poised, be relaxed when we go into their building. You know, no one's going to be rowdy. No one's going to be a fun, exciting game for them. So we just got to keep our composure and you know, limit the mistakes that we make on the court. So if we do that, we'll get a chance to win.
So the Nuggets season remains alive. Denver favored to win the series now as the Timberwolves, due to that knee issue for Anthony Edwards, expected to miss the rest of the series. Nuggets 6.5-point favorites Thursday in Minnesota, a -150 favorite to win the series. Chiney Ogwumike joins us to discuss just that. We know that Ant is out. We know that, unfortunately, another Achilles for Dante, another Achilles injury, in the playoffs, and the NBA's had a number of those in the last couple of years. So the Minnesota situation is going to be the same, but Denver's the one that has to win. What's your sense of what we see in this next game, Game 6 back in Minnie?
First of all, Scott, you had me laughing out loud when you called out Jokic's shenanigans at the end. That tickled me because it's something we've seen over the course of this series. But you know what actually lives rent-free in my head as a basketball analyst? I know it's been more of a human series for Nikola Jokic, but I feel like my anxiety as an analyst is that we're going to look back in a decade or 2 decades and ask ourselves, were we too casual with Nikola Jokic's greatness? Were we too casual with him being one of the greatest offensive scorers and generators ever? This was Jokic's 3rd triple-double when facing elimination in the playoffs. And yes, we know that a number of the Timberwolves stars are out. And Edwards is superstar. But still, are we desensitized to what he's doing? 16 assists. And the usual suspect, Jamal Murray, who you just heard, was typically on the receiving end, but it wasn't just him. Jamal averages, 26 on 50% shooting in elimination games. But Spencer Jones had a playoff career-high 20. Cam Johnson had a nice dunk. He was flowing out there. So when you think about Jokic's impact, it's not just that he gets you near 30. It's the fact that he's consistently getting you at his best, 15 to 17 assists. And the transformative power of Nikola Jokic is that he can take a role player, a star in their role, and get you all-star production just by how he passes the ball.
It's so difficult to have conversations about star players because people take their side up and they're gonna rep their guy and say the other guy sucks. That's just how NBA conversations tend to go, and that's what happens, I think, with Jokic. As you asked the casual question, I'd ask if he feels pressure, but he seems not to. But I feel like if you're Denver, Chiney, you without Ant and with no Dante, like as rugged as Minnesota is, and all credit to them for who they've been. Denver has to figure out how to win this series. I feel like all the pressure's on Denver down 3-2 to figure out how to get this thing home and win it. Don't you feel the same?
Completely agree. Absolutely. And a lot of people might say, oh, it should be a layup for the Denver Nuggets to win. Have you not been watching this Timberwolves team? They have been galvanized. They have been galvanized because on the surface level, a lot of people would say, hey, no Ant, that's 30 points per game. But really, Rudy Gobert has been masterful. You have a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year guarding that 3-time MVP. And so it's not a walk in the park. They're going to have to go on the road and do it again. And we've seen what it looks like. And lastly, I'll say this, SVP. I understand why many Minnesota fans get their favorite players tattooed on them because they play with their heart on their sleeve. And so this is still not easy. Denver will have to show up.
We completely agree. We completely agree. It's like a legacy question, though, for Denver. After the title, they have not been great in the playoffs. It feels like this is one they got to figure out a way. We will chat with you on the other two games that we're going tonight in a bit, Janae.
As good a highlight package as you're going to see on both sides of the court, right? I mean, 3-point shots. He made 4 of those today. The steals, the physicality defensively against very physical offensive players really stood up to them. I'm in that 2-hand block verticality and get a block on that shot. That's crazy stuff. It's great. He played great. You know, like when we came into this, any playoff series, around your stars, you need guys to step up. And actually the playoffs churn guys into some stars. We just saw Ayo Dosunmu do the same thing the other night. So tonight, Spencer Jones, his name is in the spotlight. The Nuggets needed him to step up, and he did.
All right, let's get a couple questions from the fans here at Colorado Social. By the way, everybody, I want everybody to understand that Chris Marlowe, when he wears the silver jacket, the Nuggets have never lost. They're undefeated, correct? Yep. Take a bow, yeah. Way to go, Marlo. Yep. It's all him. All right, what's your name and what's the question?
What did you say, sorry?
What's your name?
I'm Camden.
What's your question, my friend?
I don't have a question for you guys. I have a question for Nuggets Nation.
Yeah.
Are we ready for Game 6? Let's go, baby! Come on! Nuggets Nation, let's go!
Love it, Camden.
Love it.
Anybody else? Do you have one, sir?
I got a question. Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
I've been a fan. I'm 58. I'm as old as the Nuggets are. I've watched everything. My question is that has always bugged me, why can we not finish it? Why can we not bury a team? We had a 27-point lead tonight.
Sure.
Oklahoma City has a 27-point lead. That's a 40-point win.
Yeah.
Denver lets it go back down to 12. La-di-da-di. I mean, just bury somebody.
It's a great question.
Where is that instinct?
Killer instinct. You're looking for that.
Why can we not finish it?
Well, because of ratings. They want it. They want the ratings.
No, but it comes to the players. Just bury them. Kill their will, bury them.
Chris, if it were only that easy, I pointed to you guys in the fourth quarter and I said, it's never easy, is it?
No. It's not. And look, I tend to think this is a sport. There are some teams like Oklahoma City that we can pinpoint, but you can pinpoint them because there's very few teams that can do that. Yeah, but name me another team that can do that. So that's, this sport is with the three-point shooting, with the speed, with the spacing, with the pace, it makes it very difficult to take a 20-point lead. In college, you can take a 20-point lead and make it a 40-point lead like that. The games are shorter. The talent gap between the teams is a lot wider. In the NBA, it's a lot tougher. And then on top of that, you're talking about a Nuggets team that has done this defensively, right? So you're not going to go from a space where they are they're a little sketchy defensively, and then all of a sudden they're going to, now you're not scoring, we're doing all the scoring in a series where they have done really no scoring. So it's just a very, I think this is a good step in the right direction for something that you're talking about maybe to happen here in the next couple of games.
Chris is getting all nerdy. Just win by 50 every night and you guys will be happy. All right, we got to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll